Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look again at our reported speech video series. So today we're looking at number 2, which is pronoun, possessive adjective and adverb changes. So we're still talking about how to form reported speech, how to use it in everyday English, but today's lesson is focused only on the pronoun, possessive adjective and adverb changes. So let us begin. Okay, so pronouns and possessive adjectives often need to change in reported speech, okay, especially in the cases where the reporter is different from the original speaker. So let's have a look at these two lovely people. We have this lovely young man expressing his love, okay? I love you. His speech bubble, is basically telling this girl that he loves her. So imagine this boy has told this girl that he loves her. So I love you is the direct speech. Now, the reported statement would then have to be Dan, okay, this young chap is called Dan, said he loved me. Now, I love you has completely changed to he loved me. So let's have a little look at that closer up. So I is our pronoun. And then obviously we've got the verb love. And then you. So the I has to then change to he because we're talking about the boy. Okay, the boy or the man is the person speaking. And instead of saying it directly to the girl, in his case it would be you, it then has to be changed into me because she is talking about herself. Okay, so let's have a little further look. Okay, so here we have a little recap on the English pronouns. Okay, this is a little bit different to the reported speech, but it's very important that you understand this table to be able to transform the pronouns and the possessive adjectives and pronouns for reported speech. Okay, so this is for all of you to have a look at. You can pause the video and really revise this. It's very important to learn it and to understand it clearly. Okay, we have our subject pronouns. Just very quickly go through this. Okay, so I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. We have the names of them on the side to help you as well. Okay, so the male is the man, female is the woman, and the thing is the object. Okay, plural it means more than one person. Okay, and there we go. Object pronouns, okay, me, you, him, her. Possessive basically means that something belongs to you. Okay, so you've got your possessive adjectives and your possessive pronouns. And reflexive pronouns, so things that you do to yourself. All right, I dress myself. Okay, so I am the person doing the dressing. I brush my teeth myself. I am the person who's brushing my teeth. Okay, so this is the reflexive pronouns. So make sure you study this table because that way it will help you correctly form the reported speech using the pronouns and the adjectives. Okay, so we're going to move on and we're going to look further into more examples. So here you have a teacher. You need to complete your homework. So this teacher is saying directly, using direct speech, to these children, this sentence: you need to complete your homework. So how do we transform this into a reported statement? Well, we have to change some parts of the sentence. So in this case, because there's more than one child, we are using the you in the plural form. Okay, so you, right, so the plural form of the pronoun, need to complete your homework. So who does the homework belong to? Well, if you're talking to the children, then it's their homework. So if I'm talking to the children directly, I would say your, because it's the plural of the children. But if the children are now reporting the sentence, they are now talking about themselves. So the homework belongs to them. So in this case, it's our homework. It's belonging to us, because I am now imagining that I am the child or the children, and I am talking about my homework, which in this case, because there's more than one person, it's our homework. It's a collective homework. So the teacher said that this stays the same as a reported statement, but instead of the you, we have to change it to we, because the children are now doing the reporting. Needed to complete. So the your then gets transformed into our homework, because we are the children and we are talking about our homework because it belongs to us. Okay? Let's have a further look. All right, here's another one. So, again, just very quickly, so very clearly to kind of show you, you becomes we and your becomes our. Okay, so if you're the teacher and you're talking in direct speech, you use these. But if you're talking as a child, as a collective plural group, you need to say we and our. Okay, here's another example. Here we have Betty and Benjamin. Benjamin is asking Betty, or rather telling Betty, so saying, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. So, if Betty is now reporting this sentence, she has to change some of the words that has been said. Because if you're Benjamin and you're directly saying these words, then you have to use I, obviously. So I, because I am Benjamin. But if I become Betty, then I have to change these pronouns. So Benjamin said that. He, because we're talking about Benjamin, not Betty. Because Benjamin is the boy, is the person saying these words. So Benjamin said that he wanted to spend the rest of his life, because the life is belonging to him, with me. Because Benjamin wants to be with Betty, and if I am now Betty, then he wants to spend his life with me. Okay, hopefully that's clear. So again, here you have it clearer. So I, if you're Benjamin, then becomes he, because you are Betty now, explaining what Benjamin has said. My life, if I am Benjamin, but now I am Betty, is his life, because we're talking about Benjamin's life. And as Benjamin is a boy, we use his. And you becomes me, because Benjamin wants to spend the rest of his life with me, who is Betty. Okay, so now we're going to look a little bit at the adverb changes. So, time and place adverbs have to change in the reported speech. Okay, so the same thing as the verb tenses, we also have to change the adverbs, the time and the place. Now, time and place adverbs are, for example, tomorrow, yesterday, 3 days ago. Okay, these are their words, rather adverbs, that are describing time and place. So, for example, this is Jackie. Jackie is speaking to her friend. I'll see you tomorrow. So this is a direct speech. So tomorrow then has to change. So we follow the same rule as the reported statement. So Jackie said she would see me. And now instead of tomorrow, because we have to change the statement, we also have to change the adverb. So tomorrow now becomes the next day or the following day. Okay, this is Aaron. We've lived here for 6 years. So he's talking and he said, we've lived here for 6 years. So he is talking about his house. He's talking about living here. Now, if you're reporting the statement, you have to change here for there. So Aaron said that he had lived there for 6 years. Okay, so it's really important that you change the adverbs. Okay, here as well, you have been given a table. This again is extremely important to learn to be able to correctly form a reported speech statement using the adverbs correctly. So 10 minutes ago. So 10 minutes could be anything. It could be 20 minutes, half an hour, 3 days ago, 3 years ago. The ago is what then changes to before or earlier. You can use either one. Last week, last month or last year or last September or last Tuesday. They're all the same. The last is what you need to change. So the previous week, month or year, or the week or the month or the year before. Okay? Next week, month or year. So we're talking about the future. The following week, month or year. Or we can also say the week or the month or the year after. All right? Now, then changes to at that time, or immediately, or then. All three are correct. This week. Well, this then becomes last or that. So this week, last week, or that week, or this Sunday, that Sunday. Okay? Today can be that day, yesterday, on. Okay, so for example, on Monday, on Wednesday. Okay, if we're talking about today. Tomorrow then has to change to become the next or the following day, or the day after. Okay, yesterday becomes the previous day or the day before. All right, really, really important that you learn this. Okay, it's really, really useful to be able to really use the reported speech correctly. Hope this clears it up for you. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye!